Hello, YouTube vinyl community. I'm Jeff Harrison. Welcome to the Vinyl Record Info channel. And today we're talking about record covers. So I got a small stack here to show you of some really, what I think is like really, really cool record covers and kind of like matches the tone of the music and what it's all about and things like that. And then I got another small stack over here that is not that, in my opinion. There's like a little bit, I, it's great music. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have these records if they weren't great. It's just the cover doesn't really match the music, and it's just not as good. But as the go and hit that like button if you've heard the old saying, "You can't play the cover." So I've heard that quite a bit, and it's true. You can't play the cover. That's why if I ever have a chance to get like a rare record and the vinyl's really good, but the cover's kind of beat. That's right up my alley. I love that because I'm getting the music, I'm getting the record, I'm getting the first press of it, and if just the cover's kind of beat up, I don't, and I get like a good price now because the cover is beat up. I'm completely fine with that. I do understand, trying to get the most archival copy as you possibly can. Obviously, I'm trying to do that too. I want everything about it to be near mint, but if I can get a great deal on a rare record and because the cover's a little jacked up, I'm taking that deal every time, and if I have a chance to upgrade it in the future, that's great. If I don't, as long as the vinyl's clean, I'm good, But it's just kind of my opinion. I get the appeal. The collector side of my brain is always just like find the nicest copy all the way around, but kind of is what it is. Okay, so let's show you some records. And the first one I want to show you is one of my favorite record covers, and that is Fraction Moonblood. This is an unbelievable record. It's one of my favorite records of all time. It's just so good. The common adage that everybody always says is this is a mixture between the Doors and Black Sabbath, and the reason why everybody says it is because it's true. It's a group of young guys who would like work during the day, practice like at 3, 4 in the morning, then go to work. They laid this album down, and one day at the recording studio, and very, very limited copies. Not a lot of copies at all. I think I can't remember the exact number actually. It's escaping me. Maybe 1,000, maybe less than, maybe like 200. I can't remember what it was, but not a lot of these. This is not a first press. This is not one of those 1,000 or whatever it is. This is a Noble Records exclusive on that red wax, that Moonblood wax. But yeah, the record cover of this matches the tone of the music perfectly. This is like speaking of the Doors. This is similar to like the L.A. Woman cover, but yeah, basically it's just like a red screen here, and then it's just an insert that you can pull in and out of this window. That's what how you make it. Very, very difficult covers to make. Very cool that they did this back in the day. These are consistently going into the thousands and thousands of dollars. If you could probably find a really beat up one for like $2,500, and then like a really nice one for like 10,000. So I'm very happy with this copy because I will not be paying $10,000 for Fraction Moonblood. So this is an iconic cover. If you watch this channel, you've seen this cover before, and you probably like this record. That is King Crimson, In the Court of the Crimson King, an observation by King Crimson. Gosh dang, this record cover is so cool. It's just this is just incredible, essential prog rock. Unbelievable stuff. And that record cover says it all. How cool is that? And then the gatefold of this is also cool. It's this guy like just kind of expanded out with his arms out, and it's 21st Century Schizoid Man. Obviously, this is like probably the song that everybody knows from this record because Kanye West sampled it. But holy smokes, this whole record front to back is incredible. The cover matches the music. If you haven't heard that for whatever reason, highly check it out. Highly recommend check it out. All right, this is Armageddon, self-titled. How cool is that record cover, though? It's it's just a few guys just sitting there on the ground, and boom, a huge Armageddon behind them, and the music matches this record cover perfectly. I think it's just great, right down the middle, hard hitting, heavy rock. It's just great stuff. There's a white label promo on A&M. Highly recommend checking out this record if you haven't heard them before. Armageddon. There's another like early '70s hard rock band called Armageddon. Also great. I like them a lot too. I think I like this Armageddon a little bit better, but yeah, awesome stuff. Oh, another quintessential album cover. This is Funkadelic Maggot Brain. This is one of those that people will sometimes collect just the cover because it's that iconic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's this. This is the Funk album to me. This is an original press on that Westbound label. Very, very great stuff. Holy smokes, man. Can you get to that on this album? I remember before I had this record, I would just put it on Spotify and listen to the album, you know, and I remember listening to it driving in my car a lot. And I just would blast, can you get to that? I love that song so much. I mean, it's so good. But yeah, I mean, obviously that cover, so good. Okay, so let's go over a couple. Let's just mix and match. You know, go over a couple records that I'm just not a big fan of the cover for whatever reason. Okay, so this is Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs. Now I love Robin Trower. Robin Trower is unbelievable on the guitar. I saw him live actually at the Chicago Blues Theater a long time ago, and he was so good. He was the guitar player on Procol Harum, and then went solo. And this is kind of probably one of his most famous albums, Bridge of Sighs. But you know, for how good of a guitar album this is, I don't know. The album cover, I don't really get it. I don't know what it is really. I know there's some variations where like this is like this little thing here is like turned all kinds of weird ways, and I don't know. But I don't know. It was just kind of lame to me for how cool of a guitar record that is. Kind of always thought that. You guys know if you watch the channel, I'm not the biggest Bob Dylan fan in the world. I do have some. There's like maybe three records by Bob Dylan that I really, really like. And if I'm being 100% honest, none of his record covers are really that inspiring. This is Slow Train Coming. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a lame record cover. The drawings and everything. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess, when people laying down some track, but laying down track, maybe there's some little hidden meaning. But anyways, this is a white label promo, really, really cool stuff on Columbia. But yeah, this kind of a lame record cover to me. I don't know. I saw it and I just didn't love it. Now there was a string of bands in the late 60s, early 70s who just did like the band on the cover, and that was it. Like just them like standing there. It's just, I always thought that kind of sucked. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Bread, Love, and Dreams, awesome record. I mean, super killer stuff. So I'm standing on like some stairs outside, maybe. Kind of lame. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. This record cover always sucked to me. I love Rumors. I mean, this is one of the best classic rock albums of all time. That record cover always kind of sucked to me. The Zombies. I mean, to go from Zombies, Odyssey, and Oracle, you know, you see that record cover and you're like, whoa, Zombies, Odyssey, and Oracle. I know exactly what that record sounds like. That is awesome. I want to just look at this record cover for a little bit. And then you have the Zombies self-titled, and it's like, all right, cool. And this record is awesome. I mean, She's Not There. It sounds like it could have been from the 90s. That's how like modern that song sounds. This record cover just kind of sucks. Okay, let's go back to some cool record covers, right? All right, this is a killer one. This is Gandalf, self-titled. Man, how cool is that record cover? I just love the record covers where you just want to look at them for a while and like notice all the details and everything. And this record sounds exactly what this looks like. This is it's really deep psych, but it's like very, very almost like soft. It's like nothing on this record is like super hard fuzzed out psych or anything. It's not good like the next record I show you, but really kind of just quintessential psych. I mean, it's so good, and that record cover kind of tells the whole story of this album. Holy smokes, this record good. Highly, highly recommend Gandalf. This is an original press. This is like one of those interesting, super rare Capitol label records. Like even though it was on Capitol, this record is very, very rare, very, very tough to get. Very excited to have this one. I just got this recently. Man, this record's great. Put it on as soon as I got it. So good. I recently just showed this maybe on my last video because I also just recently got this as well. But this is the Human Instinct Stone Guitar. I just love that record cover. This is like a real painting, and then you got like the guitar kind of baked into the rocks there, stoned guitar. I can't remember the artist who did this painting, but man, I always thought that was really, really cool. I always liked that. All right, the Sacred Mushroom. This is another kind of, a lot of people know this record cover. It's unbelievable, hard psych. Like this is bordering on like blues rock, more blues rock than anything. It's definitely it's a mixture between psych and just awesome hard rock. Highly, highly recommend that. You think this would be like a super deep, acid-soaked trip of a record, but it's definitely more. It's got like some fuzz and some hard rock to it. It's really, really great. Man, this record's good. Okay, this is SRC, self-titled. This is another one that you just look at that record cover. You're like, I need to see like all the details of this thing. Like, what's going on in here? Again, killer, psych, rock. Just awesome stuff. In the same vein, I would definitely say is the Sacred Mushroom. But man, SRC, highly recommend. And that's definitely my favorite SRC album. Okay, this is T2. It'll all work out in Boomland. This is a promo copy, a US promo on that London label. Man, again, awesome quintessential prog rock. Some fuzz in there. This record's unbelievable, and I just really like that record cover. There's a lot going on. It brings. I mean, this to me is like, this is a prog record. You look at that and you're like, what story is this thing going to tell me? Because that is crazy looking, and it is, and the music matches. It's that good. It's so good. Okay, let's do the last couple of the not so great record labels or record covers. So this is Rare Bird. This is on ABC Probe. This is a US press. It's from the Voice of America collection. But the UK version has a different cover, and the bird on the UK cover is so much cooler. Or the cover from the UK version. I don't know why they would do that, because that UK cover is so cool, and go look up the UK cover and then this. I just don't understand it. I don't know why they did this. Like this muted mermaid bird. That's just, I don't know. Like it's very drab, and compared to how vibrant the UK cover is. So don't really understand it. It's still great music. I mean, it's the same music as the UK copy, but the covers are different. I just don't understand why they would do that. All right, so the last kind of lame record cover I'm going to show you, and this is probably going to be very controversial, but this is Tentacle Ecstasy, Black Sabbath. It's just another one of those where the music doesn't really match, and like I always thought this record cover was pretty lame compared to the other Black Sabbath covers, because the other Black Sabbath covers are awesome. I mean, like literally every single one of them is so cool. And then you get Tentacle Ecstasy, and this is a great album. I really like this album. This is awesome, but that record cover just doesn't do it for me. Don't know what to tell you. And last couple of the cool record covers. This is Yesterday's Children. I mean, look at that. How cool is that record cover? Just a bunch of adult babies in a stroller getting pushed. I mean, how cool is that? Even the label, I think, on that Map City label, I think that's a really cool label too. But yeah, awesome, awesome hard rock. I mean, this, if you watch this channel, is another one of those that I'm sure you know about. Yesterday's Children, unbelievable. Very, very rare record to find, but you can stream it everywhere: YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, whatever. Go do it because it's that good. It's fantastic. And then one of my favorite albums of all time, and it's a shame because I still don't have a first press of this, but it's okay. That is Orangutan. Uh, originally UK band called Hunter, one of those tales of old time. Manager took the recording tapes, went to America, named him Orangutan, put him out without the band ever knowing. So they never made any money from this or anything like that. There's been a lot of great reissues since where they've made money, obviously, but and this is one of those great reissues. This is Null Records exclusive on that cool marbled orange vinyl, and this is just like I said, it's one of the best albums of all time, in my opinion. The the fuzzed out hard rock. Some people put this also in the psych category. Psych prog hard rock's one of those where they're so intermingled that I don't hear much psych in this. Is my point. I hear fuzzed out hard rock, but to each theirs. Like some people may think this is a psych album. Some people think this is just a hard rock album. Some people think it's both. I think there's more psych in like that Toad album there, which is in the same vein as this album here. I think there's more psych in that Toad album than this one. And like I said, I would put these two records kind of in the same class. This to me is just a lot hard and heavy hitting rock and roll. But man, is this record good! And look at that album cover. I mean, this is one of the best album covers of all time. A giant orangutan destroying a city. Holy smokes! If you have not heard this record, you need to, because this is the type of record that's going to change your life. I'm going to say it right now. This record is that good, where the music is it's going to be like, whoa, I need to like go look and find different kinds of music because I didn't know this type of music could exist. Holy smokes, it's that good. I'm hyping it at the proper level. You may think I'm overhyping it. I'm not. It's that good. So that's going to do it. Again, just because the record cover is bad doesn't mean the music's bad. Just because the record cover is awesome doesn't mean the music's going to be good. So, take that with what you will. I mean, I don't judge a book by its cover. I have a lot of records in here that have terrible record covers, and they're some of my favorite records ever. I mean, that's just how it is. So, but some of those records I showed you, I just wish they jumped it up a couple notches. They had the ability, they had the awesome music, and then they just kind of, I don't know. I just don't like those record covers, but that's all right. So comment. Let me know which ones would you have added. Let me know which ones you disagreed with. Maybe there is some really, really bad record covers with awesome music. Let me know those. And if you haven't, just subscribe. Come on. Like if you're watching this video, easiest thing in the world is hit that subscribe button. Really trying to grow the channel, keep it moving, and post videos at least once a week, and look forward to keep doing that. So please support the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.